Hey, welcome in. Go ahead, get comfy. We're talking about Netflix today, and trust me, you're going to want popcorn for this one, because this stock, it went from 169 to 974 in just 4 years. That's not a stock chart. That's a SpaceX launch trajectory. And now it's sitting right at a major trend line, flexing like it owns the place. But wait, did you see this chart pattern? It's forming what looks like a head and shoulders, and if that confirms, oh baby, we might be heading back to the June 2024 breakout zone around 700. So Netflix just reported earnings, and yeah, they crushed it. Revenue beat, $10.54 billion. EPS beat, $6.61. Guidance? Even stronger than expected. Management basically walked out like, we're doing amazing, sweetie. Revenue's up, margins are strong. We're on track for $44 billion this year. And what did the stock do? Barely moved. Netflix closed up 1.19%. And after hours only saw 3.23%. Options traders were pricing in a 6.2% move, so if you bought calls expecting fireworks, sorry, but you just got IV crushed into oblivion. Now let's talk chart. You ever see someone sprint up 10 flights of stairs and then suddenly grab their knees like, whoa, I'm dizzy? That's this chart. We've got what looks like a head and shoulders pattern. So we have a left shoulder around 940. And a head around the 1080, and a potential right shoulder forming at around 974 or so. The neckline is somewhere around the 839 level, just waiting to see if Netflix trips over its own laces. And if that neckline breaks, we're talking about a possible retest of 700, which just so happens to be the breakout zone from mid-2024. But if it just loses the 948 level on a closing basis, you could see institutional trading desks begin to take profits. And with the stock running from 163 to almost 1,000 in the last 3 years, it would make sense for some healthy profit taking after such a hard run. No doubt Netflix is the king of online videos. This is just about technicals. Coincidence? Not in this market. That's where the bodies are buried, and price remembers. Now, full disclosure. We talked about trading Netflix earnings. We looked at the chart. We looked at the options chain, and then we did the one thing most traders forget to do. We said, nah. Why? Because options were bloated like they just left an all-you-can-eat buffet. The chart showed no clean breakout, momentum looked tired, and the risk-reward just didn't make sense. Even if earnings were solid, which they were, the chart wasn't buying it. And now, those contracts are probably worth about the same as a blockbuster late fee. All right, here's the real sauce. Bull scenario. If Netflix holds this trend line and breaks above 975, cool, buy the breakout. Target 1100, maybe even 1200, but keep that stop tight at 940. We're not babysitting a tantrum. Bear scenario, aka the sassy professor special. If this thing slips below 940, I'm watching it like a hawk. Short under 920 with confirmation. First target is 880. Then 839 neckline. Break that, we might see 700, and I'm not being dramatic, but I'm not shorting after the 839 drop. That's like trying to order dessert after the kitchen's closed. Option strategy. Bear put spreads, not naked puts. IV is still sticky. Think 940 to 880 spread with June or July expiry. Or if you're real spicy, a 975 to 1050 call credit spread for a bearish fade. Now macro backdrop. Netflix is doing way better than its big tech peers right now. Apple's down, Amazon's limping, Google's pretending it's fine. Meanwhile, Netflix is over here like global subs, meh. Let's chase ad revenue and engagement instead. They're also eyeing a $1 trillion valuation by 2030, which is adorable. Ambitious, sure. But that's like me saying I'm going to bench press a car. It's aspirational, but we need receipts. So where does this leave us? The fundamentals are strong, no doubt. But the chart looks tired, and the market already priced in perfection. If Netflix holds the trend line, great. But if it stumbles, we know exactly where it's heading. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are we going to 1100 or back to 700? Want more breakdowns just like this one? Subscribe, like, and hit the bell. And check the pinned comment to join my private trading group. You'll laugh, learn, and maybe even make a little money.